Welcome to What the Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is.
Tiger uppercut.
AEW, everybody.
Finish him.
AEW is upon us, and we are here to discuss. So, once again, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So let us not waste any time. Let's go. Yes. It's I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Rolling across the bottom of your screen. Now, follow me, RJD699 on X, formerly the Twitter, and follow me at What's the Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Where's my ding? So, with that being said, AEW. So, 3 hours of AEW Dynamite. Holy hell. That's a lot of Dynamite. No, we are not cheering that. We are booing that. Too much goddamn wrestling. Show did not need to be 3 hours, but it is what it is. Actually, it went longer than 3 hours, but who's counting? But not only that, we have a pay-per-view coming up soon. We got some matches that's lining up very nicely. We had a nice sized crowd. Now, it wasn't sold out, but it was nice. And the way the crowd came out, it was like, as soon as the show started, time to wrestle. Let's go. And that's okay. But damn, can we pan out to that big, nice, beautiful crowd? I mean, shit, I want to see the crowd. We had some screaming fans, so that was good. Now, let's see what happened on this show. Jon Moxley versus Roderick Strong, and two things happened here. One, Moxley won. Two, someone has been mathematically eliminated from winning the tournament. That would be Roderick Strong. Sorry, Roderick. It's a wrap. But put up a good fight, but in the end, he does not win. Loses to the paradigm shift. So that happened. Eddie Kingston cut a promo backstage saying he's going to learn from the loss to Samoa Joe. He feels sorry for the other opponents, and he's going to teach everybody what he has learned. Don Callis then introduces Konosuke Takeshita and Hikaru, and Kazuchika Okada gets the main event big deal entrance as they fight the elite for $1 million. A lot of the millennials will get that reference, but they have themselves a good old-fashioned dust-up, and as always with all of these beautiful people, this match was great, because how can you not have a great match with the elite Takeshita, Okada, and Hikaru? Of course it's going to be a good match. So Omega won with the assisted one winged angel. Takeshita got Okada kicked in the face and by Matt Jackson, and then there was one winged angel, and that was all she wrote. After the match, Okada and Takeshita basically traded finishers on Matt and Nick Jackson, hitting the Rainmaker and the Raging Fire. I'm going to say it's Raging Fire. I think it's Raging Fire, respectively. And then they swapped and did it again. The best thing, Omega hit the, well, let me get to this first. Omega then hit the ring with a broom because he's the cleaner. And the heels scattered. Now, the best thing here in AEW, one of the best things smoking, is the eventual match between Kenosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada. Take my money. Here you go. Just take it. Take my money.
Stop it. Get some help.
They have been setting this shit up for so long. I just want these guys to take my money so I can see this match and it could be on point and on one. Because that is going to be amazing. Now, if for nothing else, the crowd is going to make it amazing, because the crowd is going to be like hot for this match. So I hope they put this match on early in the pay-per-view when it does happen. Don't put this at the end of the pay-per-view. Put this shit on first or put it on in the middle. Please. Please, TK, please. So with that being said, these guys continue to push each other. Don Callis continues to throw water onto the fire, but eventually this is going to come to a head. So, shoving match in the middle of this, and they finally lost. So let's see what happens moving forward. So now we had the good part. We got some good stuff going on here. Tony Schiavone welcomed all three participants in the AEW World Championship at World's End. First came out the Hangman, Adam Page, then Swerve Strickland, whose house. Then we had the AEW World Champion Samoa Joe. If anybody touches anybody, it is going to be a problem, and they will be expelled from the match. So Joe told Schiavone to shut up, got him up out of there. The ops were with him. Page and Strickland. Joe yelled that at World's End he's coming in as champion, leaving as champion. He said both Strickland and Page hope they make it to the event in one piece. Then he signed the contract. Then Strickland said he came back to AEW for the world title, and he says, Hangman, me and you, we have this weird thing, but we actually do respect each other. So Strickland said that he took the championship away from Joe once before, and he'll do it again. And he warned Joe and the Hangman that you couldn't kill a god with bullets. Then Swerve signed the contract. Page then smoked. You hear me? No, Adam Page did not smoke. Page then spoke.
You stupid. Nope.
Spoke and reminded both men that it wasn't that long ago that they were fighting on the same side versus Moxley and the Death Riders, and he knew eventually he'd have to face them both down the line when he won the title at All In. But Page said Joe was worse than the Death Riders. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that.
Nope.
But he hopes that he doesn't spend the twilight of his career being known as the piece of ish that he is right now. So that happened, and he signed the contract. Then the lights went out. And it was like, oh my God, a wild MJF appeared, everybody. And he came out with a vengeance. because he's better than you, and you know it. Everybody knows it. But what I will say is MJF was sorely missed. Sorely missed. And the beautiful thing about this is whoever wins this title, whoever, you have made up challengers right there ready for whoever wins the title. Other three men can be in the title picture, and it's a fatal four-way, so you literally could have the whole 6 months full of title contenders at the top of the card, even without Ospreay, who is out. And one thing I will say about Ospreay, because they mentioned him by name in this promo, ain't no way in hell I see Will Ospreay at Wembley Stadium for All Out, All In, whatever you want to call it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I don't see it. Messing with the neck is a serious thing. He had a serious surgery. He didn't have the surgery until September. And normally, that person who has a surgery is out at least a year. More than likely a year and a half, year and 14 months, 15, 16 months. I don't know. But I don't see him making that Wembley Stadium. I don't see it. I hope I'm wrong. But unless he has the regeneration cells of Super Cena himself, when Cena came back from a torn pec in like a month and a half or some shit. I know it was like 2-3 months, y'all. I'm just exaggerating. But unless he has those type of healing factors, I don't see it. It's unfortunate, but I don't. So what I want from Mr. Ospreay is to stay out as long as possible and be 110% when you come back. That's what I want from Mr. Ospreay. Please, brother. Please. We want to see you at 110%. So get well soon. Get well soon. Now, back to MJF. MJF, loud cheers for the devil, Mr. MJF. And he comes to the ring and he's cutting ass on everybody, and it was marvelous. So first, I want to say he cut ass on, he walked to the ring, he signed the contract, and if you didn't know, he was off doing other things, and he was a little banged up, so he got himself healed up. And now that he's back, not only is he healthy, but he's right back at the top of the card. So he won that Money in the Bank-esque title, but you got to cash it in at least a week before, and they explained it right away. He said, listen, why would I come in and cash this in when I could have easily done what I've always done, and my chances of winning the title are lower because now I have to fight 4 men instead of 1 man. He said, easy. You guys always said I was a coward. You guys said I was a chicken shit and all of this. And you know what? Maybe you were right. And as much as I hate the fans, they turned on me. The fans get to dictate who is the best and whose career means something. I know he had a term for it, but he says, I don't, as much as I hate to say it, it's the fans who determine that. And I don't want to be remembered as having a good career or something along those lines. I need it to be remembered as one of the greatest of all time. So that is why he decided to sign his contract. He wanted to beat both Hangman and MJF. He told Samoa Joe that his luck is going to run out at World's End, and he talked about his hairline. He told Swerve Strickland, listen, you call yourself a mogul, you have a shit rapping ability, and you have way too much baby oil. And he said, yeah, you kind of remind me of P. Diddy. So there was a P. Diddy joke in there. And he says, while me and you were on the indies, he's like, we were both 18 and on the indies or whatever it was. I went one way and became the greatest homegrown talent AEW had, as he stared in Hangman's face, because they say that about Hangman. He said, you went to WWE. And then everybody was like, oh. Everybody was like, oh. He said WWE. Oh my God. He said WWE. Kill him. But anyway, he was like, no, it's a good company. It wasn't bad. He said, but, you were doing, it was fun to see you. What are you saying? It was fun to see you twerking for top dollar. Everybody said, oh, everybody had the, oh, you know what I'm saying? Then he came out and said, listen, you were AEW champion. Then you came over here and became AEW champion for 160 something days. It wasn't 432 days like me, but who's counting? Whatever. So, so then he said, now you're in my house, you're in my yard. And at the end of the day, he closed out with a good line. He says, you could call me Michael Corleone because I'm about to handle all the family's business. And he made fun of his run in WWE and all that. Whose house? Yeah, so he said, the devil is due and the devil is here to collect. Then he said, then he cut ass on Hangman Page as well. And he said he'd get back to the world title picture because he says he's better than everybody. And you know it. Then the crowd goes crazy. So, shout out to Marco for this segment. It was long, but it was dope. It was dope, and it was much, much needed. So, Mike Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight spoke out about the Continental Classic. That happened. And Mercedes Moné, Athena, Marina Shafir, Megan Bayne fought the Babes of Wrath and the Timeless Love Bombs. All of these women are good. The one thing I remember about this match, and this is not a good thing, because this match was all gas, no brakes. The one thing I remember about this match is Willow got hit with the pounce. Willow hit somebody with the pounce. I want to say it was Mercedes. She was the legal person. Athena came off the top rope and hit the O-face. A devastating maneuver that nobody should be kicking out of. And then Mercedes ran in and pinned her, rolled out of the ring, and then Willow got right up and started yelling at Mercedes and didn't sell the move at all. Willow. Come on, Willow. I think Willow had a brain fart. You didn't sell the move at all, homegirl? Like at all? You just popped right up on some Austin Aries. All right. I hate you, Athena, Mercedes. I don't know what happened there, but I was like, damn, she's not going to sell the move? Like, the old face is devastating. I don't know. I picked up on it. I'm pretty sure, like, a casual, regular fan didn't give a shit. But I was just looking at that like, whoa, Willow, what's up? Now, I love me some Willow. But I was like, what happened there? I don't know what's going on. So, maybe she had a brain fart. But the ending of that match was pretty good. So, the heels get the win off of the O-face and pin by Mercedes Moné. Then we had the Bastard, Pac versus Kyle Fletcher. You know, Pac came out like this, looking shredded. Kyle Fletcher, the proto star. Shout out to Kyle Fletcher. And Pac gets the win here with the Black Arrow. Nobody should be kicking out of that. So Hurricane Rana from the top rope, Black Arrow, all she wrote. That was great. So we had the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal was won by Ricochet and Bandito. So they must have, Bandito was able to overcome the 3-on-1. So Ricochet, so now he and Ricochet will collide next week on Dynamite to determine who will carry the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And you know what's good about that? MJF finally won't carry the Dynamite Diamond Ring. That only took 16 years. John Moxley cut a promo backstage, says he liked the simplicity of AEW Continental Classic. Moxley says he's changed people in AEW. He said he wanted everyone to know he was going to leave no bullets left in the chamber. He said he was leaving it all out in the tournament. Sounds like a great babyface promo for one of the biggest heels in the company. Awesome. Then we had the orange one, Orange Cassidy versus Mascara Dorada, and he beat Dorada to earn 3 points in the Continental Classic. So both sides of the Continental Classic are setting up to be very, very nice. Then we had Athena and Mercedes Moné were interviewed backstage. They said that they beat Willow Nightingale early in the night, and they should be number one contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Moné said that Tony Khan better make it happen, and Tony Khan, I want to say, made it happen. So after that, Moné said she wanted an opportunity of her own. She then announced she would be issuing an open challenge for the British Championship on AEW Collision, which I am sure she will be losing. let the dissension of Mercedes Moné begin. Or it has begun. Rest in peace to Shang Tsung actor for the second week in a row. So, yep, she's going to be losing all her belts one by one. Jamie Hayter defeats Isla Dawn after a decent match. The Sisters of Sin and Thekla attacked Jamie Hayter. Thekla wiped Hayter out with the belt, but then Chris Statlander ran down to the ring in order to make the save. Statlander cleared the ring, but was inadvertently hit by Hayter. Hayter didn't care much that she did it, and then picked up the AEW World Championship. So look out for that coming soon. Then we had FTR versus the Bang Bang Gang, and FTR gets the win versus Juice Robinson and one of the Bang Bang Gang. I'm assuming the other one is injured. Otherwise, why wouldn't he have fought? So we still have some injuries, but that's okay. FTR wins because, of course, they did. And that was your 3-hour AEW Dynamite. So, like I said, not a bad show. We had some good stuff on the show. Did it have to go 3 hours? I don't know. But it was very enjoyable, and I enjoyed it. So, shout out to AEW for putting on a good show this week. And MJF is back, baby. Love it. So, that's all I got for you guys today. AEW review is out as of 12/19, so look out for that. We might do a live stream this weekend once the wrestling have some news, see what's going on with people, see what's going on in wrestling. As for me, I am out. Everybody be safe and enjoy the day. Peace.
Dom DeMarco.